The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about, always.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Cruyff bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kakatani. Japan looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's burst through. Big chance! And the ball's come loose here. And it's Kakatani. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nedved running with the ball. Hazard. Seedorf can see things, others simply cannot. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Belletti.
Vissel Kobe clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jimmy. And the shot! He scored! Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Has a look and plays it forward. And this is Nedved. And it's Cruyff. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Passing is crisp and sharp, gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Tries to dink it through. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Japan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And the pass is intercepted. Knocks it into space. And it's made its way to him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nedved. Howson. Seedorf. Nedved. Romario. Nedved. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Romario, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's picked his way through. Shot a goal!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Ambitious ball here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Good read, needed to be.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, super ball. Can he spark a counter here? Tries to play it through. Oh, there's a probing ball. A probing pass. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
That gets things going for the second half.
Japan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Just eases him off the ball. Played out to the left flank. Throw it. Baresi. Howson is the team's great visionary. And it's Xabi Alonso. That's Kakitani. Baresi. Cruyff. That's a cute ball. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Xabi Alonso. And it's Xabi Alonso. Lovely, now then. That's good play. Now this could be a chance. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. No, he couldn't get hold of it.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Belletti. And he's gone searching crossfield. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Japan still this single goal behind. And that's another good win of the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Kakitani. Steaming on. Chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Substitution for Japan, number 22.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Kakitani, number 39, number 8.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Number 9,
Corner
number
then.
25.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He's having a shot! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? poetry in motion.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this...
Oh, what a mistake! And the shot! Goal! Japan! And the comeback is complete. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Cruyff.
Vissel Kobe really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Nicely shaped ball. He's well positioned here. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Japan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's been slipped through. Face to face with the keeper. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Hazard goes on a run down the left wing. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Cruyff, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Xavi Alonso. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Chance, surely! He has done it! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
This is threatening to become a really good game. Japan clearly now in lead preservation mode. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. That's a... Can he finish? Really well taken goal. Dying minutes and we're all square again. And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Japan.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Malaysia have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter. The wider players in the front three are key operators in how it all works on and off the ball. They have to provide...
Climbs up big! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Lukaku, it's a pretty loose pass.
For me, Peter, David Beckham is one of the greatest wide players of his generation.
And a bit of a throwback in a way, in the sense that he's a right-footed right winger.
Yeah, it's the perfect position for him. His game has never been about cutting inside. It was kind of to hit the byline and get crosses in.
He's often mentioned, though, hasn't he, that he'd rather play in the middle.
Yeah, and that's something I find hard to understand personally, in view of his brilliant skill set.
He's in a good position here, and he shoots! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that was nowhere near his best.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker.
Oh, he's taken it. This looks promising. Decent chance! Goal! Japan! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And no, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through. Face to face with the keeper. And the finish! Goal! Again in a trice, and they are soaring! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Shoots! It's bounced back off the post. Beckham. Fired deep toward Lukaku! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Japan find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And it's Kakitani. 15 minutes till half-time. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Pass somewhat off target. Gnabry is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Xavi Alonso tries to play it through. Chance! He's got a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Howson gets rid without sophistication. Knocks it into space. Xavi Alonso. Kakatani. Looks a good ball through. Big chance! Great chance! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.